Hey guys, welcome to the channel Taking a Bath. And the bathroom is the only place where you can place your gadgets in peace. On this channel, we do product reviews and also some tutorials. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and check out the links in the description of this video. Now, this is groundbreaking, guys. This is a breakthrough. I always share with you my journeys, and I just want to share with you an update on my health and my journey with using CBD Delta 8. Before we get into that, guys, just remember that for a limited time only, the video courses are cut in half, right? $50. Used to be $100 for the 6-figure journey course. It's now $50 for a limited time, guys. Next week it will be going back to $100. It was $150 for the hotspot course. Now it's $50 again. It will be going back to $150 next week. So that was my gift to the streaming community. That was my gift to my subscribers and the viewers. How to make 6 figures in a year. I'm telling you, the students taking that course is changing their credit, their lives, and it's motivating other people around them to be better, to be greater. The hotspot course, guys, is helping people earn $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month. That's what I say, up to $10,000 plus a month. Remember, I always say you're only going to go as far as your hustle take you. So enough of all of the filibustering. Let's get right into it, guys. This groundbreaking update. I want to show you some proof, at least what's been happening with me, with my body, and why I'm so excited, and why some people are starting to call me the smoking preacher. But I got to break it down first to show you the benefits that I've been getting from my body. So let's jump to a different camera. All right, so here we go. So first of all, here's my glucose reader. Now, the great thing about this glucose reader is that it basically allows me to sync all of my readings. So, I was diagnosed about 2.5 months ago with diabetes type 2. So I want to go back the last 60 days or so to show you exactly how my sugar changed. And I'm going to tell you exactly what changes I made in my life. So this is how I started off when I first was diagnosed. When I wake up in the morning, you can see 139, that was high or whatever. Now this is day one, starting to take the metformin. Now here's the metformin. This is what I take. I'm prescribed to take 2 tablets, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So take one by mouth twice a day. In the morning, I'm high, still high. After a meal, I'm still somewhat high, whatever. All right, so I was having the shoulder issues and things like that. And then I asked my primary about CBD and Delta 8. And I got the all clear to go. And so when I started using it, look at these numbers. Look, now I'm still on 2 pills right here, right? I'm still taking one in the morning, one at night. But look at my numbers starting to change, right? Look at my numbers starting to change, starting to get lower. So around this time, you see I'm starting to take multiple readings throughout the day. And the reason why I'm starting to take multiple readings throughout the day is because my sugar felt like it was dipping on me, going a little lower than what my body was used to. So I started taking multiple readings. But at the same time, I started my CBD, my Delta 8 process. Now look how I keep falling, guys. So by the time we get right here, on the beginning of December or whatever, I'm starting to ramp up and become familiar with different products and which one is working for me better. And you can see my numbers starting to go down. So what I started to do was right about, I want to say the 16th. I want to say about the 16th of December, what I started to do was I started taking 1 pill, right? I started taking 1 pill, a half in the morning and half at night. And then look at my numbers. Look at my numbers. Look at my numbers in the morning. Look. Now, what have I changed? The only thing I changed, guys, my eating habits is basically still the same. My workout habits is basically still the same. The only thing I changed was the CBD, right, and Delta 8. And look how it's helping my sugar. Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers. Look how it's helping my sugar. So that's number one. Now let me jump into the process, exactly what I'm using and why I think this shouldn't stereotype different individuals that use these products. So let me jump into exactly what I'm using and how it's working. All right, so I started off, I brought a whole bunch of different products. So these are gummies, right? So let me go ahead and show you how this gummy look. Now this is watermelon. Now, I advise people, if you're going to take a gummy, look, take a half a gummy. But this is watermelon. You can see the crystals on there, the Delta 8. The gummies wasn't for me, all right? So this is gummy. This is another pack of gummies from a company called Delta Munchies, all right? So these are peach rings. Now, I must admit, the gummies, they taste really good. You know, I can't cap. I can't lie. And young kids would say cap. I can't lie. They taste really good. All right. And that's another reason why you got to keep them away from kids, people. Those are the peach rings. So the reason why the gummies are not for me is because, first of all, if you're using it for pain management, this would be good for somebody that just wanted to use Delta 8 or CBD to relieve like anxiety or insomnia, something just to rest or whatever. But with the gummies, it takes anywhere from an hour and 20 minutes to 45 minutes, up to 4 hours for maximum impact for these gummies to work. And the thing about gummies is, like I said, I recommend if you're going to start with gummies that you only take a small amount. But the thing about gummies is once you take it, it's there, you know. So if you took too much, you just got to deal with the impacts. And plus, you're not getting that immediate relief. So I think that's good for someone that just want to do it recreationally or, you know, just needed to go to sleep. You got to learn your strains too. Your difference between sativa, indigo, and stuff like that, are hybrids, all right? Indica, are hybrids, all right? These are vapes. This one is from a company called Hometown Heroes out of Texas. It's Delta 8 infused, and this is from Delta Munchies. They got different flavors. Now, the thing about the vapes is that the impacts are immediate, okay? But sometimes the terpenes in here can be a little harsh on my throat. But what I do, this is what I started with, was the vapes, because again, the Delta Munchies peach rings and the other watermelon edible gummies, like I said, it was too unpredictable and it took too long to work, so I couldn't get immediate relief for my shoulder. Okay, so there we have those two right there. I started using these and this started giving me some relief, but like I said, it was harsh on my throat. So then I moved on to the flower. Now this is from a company called JK Distro, and the flower you can see is basically just a hemp bud, look just like marijuana, but it's sprayed with Delta 8. Now this is birthday cake, all right, you can buy it. This is wedding cake from the same company, JK Distro, and I just ordered some green cracks from them. All right. So why did I try the flower and give up on the vape? The vapes, they are good, okay, but like I said, just the terpenes, it primarily hurt my throat sometimes. All right. I find that if you roll them yourself, I got more control of what I put up in here and how much I want to smoke. Same thing with the vape, not how much I put in there, but how many tugs I want to take. But I find when I smoke it, it's almost like instantaneous, like 5 minutes. Same thing with the vape, 5 minutes, I'm starting to get more relief. I prefer the smoking, but the smoking comes with its own problems for like smell and stuff, and the stigma of people thinking that you're a stoner. So you can buy like different sprays and stuff like that, like cannabolic spray. They got candles and stuff, and like this spray right here, blunt power. And I showed you the proof, man, is that I went from taking these pills twice a day to taking one, and a half of one in the morning and a half of one at night, and I'm showing you my sugar levels. Let's jump back to the studio. I want to explain a little more. All right, now, why is this so important? Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because not only, if you know the story of how I got on CBDs because of a tear in my shoulder, currently surgery is not an option currently, all right? I'm going through therapy, rehab and stuff. And because I caught a bacteria in my stomach, I couldn't take over-the-counter drugs. And so talking to my primary, I decided to try CBD and came across Delta 8 and stuff. And I noticed this. Now, this is just preliminary evidence, but I noticed, All right, the only changes I made was this right here. And so far, this has been helping my sugar. I've been doing like some research and stuff on there and how it impacts like your metabolism and stuff like that. One of the things that the studies that they've been saying is people that intake like THC, they tend to have a smaller waist, and a bigger waistline is what contributes or contributes to people becoming diabetic type 2, which I am. It's hereditary. My mom have it, my dad have it. Even though I'm active, it is what it is. So guys, that's the major breakthrough for me. So when I tell you I'm still trying to get my license through the tobacco and alcohol outfit here in Louisiana, you got to go through them to get a help license. But I've been exploring other things. Because Delta 8 is not regulated, then you probably don't need a license to sell it in Louisiana. But that's where I'm at, man. Not only am I'm practicing what I'm preaching, I've been sharing it with my family, my friends, my neighbors, or whatever. Go ahead. It's just another alternative that I'm trying to introduce you guys to that can literally benefit people. It's benefiting me pain-wise, and it's benefiting my sugar so far. Look, I'm not trying to tell you what to do or how to do it. Like I tell you all the time, as I learn, I share. And I think this is a great business venture, especially for those of us that's in the streaming community that already have contacts, already have connections, you already have products and people home that you done sold people, whether it's IPTV, whether it's internet, right? Or whether you do fire sticks, you already have a clientele. Someone might need this information, guys. So that's the huge breakthrough, and that's the update. We got some more tech reviews coming up, so stay tuned. It's your boy Taking the Bath. Until next time, peace. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification button so you can be up to date with all of my latest videos.